invited. Sleepover, bring your caboodle. Sleepover, and I promise that I won't freeze your bra this time.
In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hi, Kate!
Anything that I say will make the lights go on. I'm blowing your mind.
Are you calling me from the future?
Pretty close.
Where music can be seen?
I'm in Peter's IT den.
Well, you look 50% more technologically advanced.
That's awesome. Also, I can use both hands because I'm not holding up my iPad.
Success.
We gotta do a lot of stuff with gestures today. And check out this chair. This is
That is a captain's chair indeed.
Captain's log. Stardate.
Does my voice change the lights? Can it hear me?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty amazing. It also says, if I have a seizure, I shouldn't do this. Okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Welcome to the now, and I'm right next to the Wi-Fi.
Oh, good. Yeah, there seems to be less connection problems.
We're gonna have a good, strong connection. I'm gonna put on the candle flicker just for a little relaxation with my tea.
Nice. Relaxing with Kate.
Yeah, this is what happens when you tell an IT guy, make sure you get some nice light bulbs so it's not too depressing in your basement office. Oh, I'll get light bulbs that attach to my phone. They have 2 different colors. The only thing that will be interesting is that I'm directly under the children's bedroom, so if we get totally hilarious, I might wake them up. That's all right. Be quiet. Yes! Children sleep! Stay in your bed! Stay in your bed! So what happens when you take them outside at like 6 o'clock because they're totally insane and screaming at each other and you think you should wear them out, is then they are super wound up and then they need another meal because they're starving. I even tried my mom's trick of whenever somebody wanted an extra meal or a snack, she'd be like, but do you want carrots? And usually the answer was, I guess not. But Whitman said, yes, if I can have mustard. So we're up at 8 o'clock eating carrots, dipping them in mustard.
You want something better than carrots and mustard? Might I suggest Brookside Mango Coconut Crisp. It's the crispiest.
Interesting.
It's really good. It tastes like tropical flavors, which shouldn't be but here, you can even smell it.
Oh, yeah. I smell it over these light bulbs, I think.
All right, I gotta get right to it.
Okay.
Did you or did you not watch The Breakfast Club?
Oh my gosh. After many, many trial and errors of renting it, I watched it.
Yay!
I watched it while my kid sat next to me playing on a tablet. Paw Patrol Colors 1, 2, 3 was sort of filtering through, and so I had the words on and the sound. It was a great movie.
Yay!
I want to say.
You liked it?
I really liked it. Good job, Marie.
You're welcome. I wasn't sure if it would feel relevant not being near teenage years.
You know what it is that many of the quotes are things that people said that I thought were just part of I don't know, what teenagers said. Can you turn it up?
You mean...
I mean, it was such a part of everybody's consciousness except for me.
So people that would always say these Breakfast Club lines, and you didn't know they were from the Breakfast Club?
Yeah, I was like, oh man, you're so clever. You came up with hot beef injection. Ugh. Really credit you for that one.
So, what was your favorite part? Kate had no favorite parts.
Yeah, favorite part. I think the Anthony Michael Hall monologue about the elephant lamp.
Mm.
It was like surprisingly really, really good.
Was that in the improv scene?
Yeah. I believe so.
And Judd Nelson, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
No, still you're not that impressed. No, not your thing. I can tell.
I was totally impressed with him. I actually thought his acting was great.
Yeah.
He had that, like, it was the bad boy, but it wasn't just a one-note bad boy like Christian Slater and Heathers. You know, it was like a multi-dimensional, very wounded. The scene where the teacher's like saying, "Go on and punch me," and then he's like, "I knew it. You were gutless." Yeah, and he looks like he's about to cry.
Yeah.
Aww.
And
But now we can get to the part that seems really weird and dated, which is that he's creepy to her.
yeah.
There is a lot of borderline rapey stuff going on, but it's supposed to be hot or something.
He gives her every reason to hate him.
Right.
But she likes him anyway somehow.
She likes him anyway, even though he's constantly like harping. Yeah, it was very misogynist, weird. And then there's even a shot where the camera does like a panty shot where he's under the table. And I just thought, from a director's standpoint, it's like, okay, I get that he's making her uncomfortable and all of this, but we didn't have to see it. We didn't have to see her panties, except you wanted us to because, you know, that everybody's going to enjoy it. It was creepy. Like, I would have been fine with a shot of her looking uncomfortable and knowing he's under the table. We didn't have to get, like, a full upskirt thing going on.
Right.
And the teacher, in his office, there is a woman in a swimsuit calendar that says rigid. Maybe it's getting a little dirty too, but I was like, I don't think that'd fly in the 2010s, whatever we're calling them. You can't have that hanging in your high school office.
How about the twin-teens?
Twin-teens?
I just coined that phrase, huh?
I like it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Goodbye, early
But
aughts.
no, it was a very enjoyable movie. And I love high school drama movies anyway, so
Yeah.
I may be
Okay.
far away from high school, but I've not ever gone far away from the genre.
Yeah.
I loved it when I was in high school.
I was
Hello.
telling
Yeah.
my friend that. He was asking me, well, what kind of books did you read? And I was like, honestly, I read a lot of young adult fiction still. Like, I liked it when I was 14.
Mhm.
It's simple, it's uncomplicated, it's racy to keep teenagers interested, or...
Right. The conflicts are kind of, you know, universal, and it's about
I don't want...
figuring out who you are and
I don't really
separating.
want to read about grown-up issues. I have those. You know?
We've already mastered the high school stuff.
So it's just, when I read, it's for just easy pleasure, so...
Good. You'll have to share some of your favorites with me.
You got
Now
it.
that I'm going to be a librarian, I have an excuse to read all of the young adult stuff, right? Have you read the Suki Stackhouse?
No.
Which is that's like the adult version of teen drama, teen romance. It's what True Blood was based on,
Oh.
but it's much funnier and not nearly as dark as if
Got
you've
it.
seen the TV show. It's a very different tone. It's very silly and yeah, the main character is very perky.
Is she a
adorable.
vampire, though?
No, the main character's not, but she ends up getting involved with a lot of vampires. And then, of course, with a werewolf, like a sexy construction worker werewolf.
Time out. Woo!
I can tell you, right? It's this. Then she's got to decide between the werewolf and the vampire. Where have we heard this before?
Where have we heard this? Oh, right, Twilight. I was like, that sounds familiar. So, okay.
One is hot and one is cold. I'm
Oh, you're right. Okay, so Kate, hot or cold?
going to go hot.
So, does that mean werewolf? Vampire?
Werewolf all the way.
Really? How's come?
I like hairy dudes.
That'll do it.
Nope.
And
And they're
I
very
like
good.
meaty soul suckers. No.
Nope.
I just feel like I should be Team Vampire just to, like, battle your werewolf.
But you're not. You're a team werewolf, too.
I don't know. I hadn't thought about it, but I was gonna pick Team Vampire just to be contentious.
Okay. Tell me why team vampire. Of course, they never age, which is probably a benefit.
They're super hot always. They're suave.
Yeah.
They love you enough to not bite you.
Or to only bite you a
Or,
little.
I'm only gonna bite you, kiddo. I don't know. I guess, all right, I'm going to pick vampire because all of the ones I read were about vampires. I never read, like, a werewolf love story.
Well, in Twilight, he's able to, like, keep her from freezing to death because his body heat is so much higher than normal humans that they're, like, in a sleeping bag together and he keeps her alive. So great. Vampire couldn't do that.
Nope, this is right. This is true.
He'd just be like, let me bite you and
Turn you into vampire so
turn
you
you into
don't
vampire.
die.
Problem solved.
Well, I guess here's the thing. Instead of vampire werewolf to date, it's vampire werewolf to be. And I think I would prefer vampire because of the forever young ability to, like, study. I'm like, I would want to be forever young so I could learn a lot of things.
Me too. I would get so many degrees.
And then I could,
I'd be like Zonker Harris vampire.
I could buy paintings and then later they'd be worth some money, or I'd be a good
Invest in
investor as a
things.
vampire. I'd be the nerdiest vampire. Geesh.
I'd be the vampire that thought I was going to make money on investments, but I'd be like, I put all my money in starter jackets. I'll start over again.
Well, but you can mesmerize people, probably.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, werewolves just don't have a lot of, I'm just saying sex appeal, but actually for being a female werewolf, doesn't sound nearly as fun.
No. All right. Vampire wins.
Covered. Okay, one final question.
Yeah.
Back to the Vampire Diaries again, I know.
Oh, sure.
But I got me hooked. And I've
Good.
watched
Yes.
quite a bit of it now.
Goodbye.
What is
Syllabus.
so
Let's talk
interesting about
Vampire
this?
Diaries.
What's so interesting about this 17-year-old young woman?
Elena,
Yes,
right?
she's very serious. She's basically just getting chased and being scared all the time, and yet two guys who are 167 years old find her the most fascinating thing in the world. When there are a ton of, like, mature, interesting women around, including vampire women who are, their peers age-wise.
So, here's
I
one
think that's
thing.
part of the fantasy as the teenage girl watching the show, is that
Sure. Here's the thing where I can only help you so much, in the sense that in the Vampire Diaries, the books, none of this stuff happened. Elena was a striking blonde with dark eyebrows, as I've complained about. And
a different personality, right? Because I read a tiny bit of the first book, and
she was super
Completely
sassy.
different.
She was more Caroline than anything. She was super sassy, forthright, kind of the queen bee and not afraid to be that.
yeah.
And Damon was a bad guy. And I don't think, it's been a while, but I don't think there was a love triangle. He was kind of just the bad guy pretty much the whole way through.
Gotcha.
Maybe towards the end there was a little bit of, I don't know, it seems like if you have two
And the love triangle is what keeps the show going.
So
the
now
TV
in the
but
show,
I just don't
think-
understand why he's so interested in her. She does not seem that interesting.
but she's the doppelganger of their true love that turned them.
yeah.
And then they met her, and she was very kind, and she's noble, and
She's all different.
yeah.
I
I
guess.
mean, well, Kate, what is love anyway? Like,
I know, it
why
should
do
be
you
fun to see
explain-
her crack a joke once in a while, or, like, do something that, makes her fun to hang out with.
She gets a little. She goes through some character arcs. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
What
All
season
right.
are you on?
All right. I can't wait for the part where she goes to clown school.
That's season 28.
Oh, okay.
What season are you on?
That's the problem also, is that vampires age, and yet they've been on the air for like 8 years. What are they going to do?
Audience, she's not answering my question. What season are you on?
That's because I'm not sure, because I'm watching it on Netflix. I think season 2. I think
Okay.
maybe it's the end of
Well,
the aunt just died. Spoiler alert.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. Things are going to get interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
But Team Damon, all the way.
All the way.
No question.
No question. Oy, he's so much more tortured.
I guess the sweet one that loves you is just not as interesting, but
Well, he's just tortured in a less interesting way. He's mopey, as Damon always points out. Damon has more chutzpah.
and sense of humor, and yeah.
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 He's the sassy, fun one. Okay. Enough of
Thanks
this
for
nonsense.
the you don't have to include all of the Vampire Diaries, but I had to get that off my chest.
We might. So, you enjoyed The Breakfast Club.
I did.
You know the different characters now. The criminal, the brains, the weirdo, the jock.
But we're all of them.
But which one are you the most? Pick your character.
Oh, definitely the weirdo, the Ali Sheedy. Definitely.
Definitely the weirdo? All right.
Yeah.
Me probably too.
And this sort of like, especially in high school, this sort of projecting, like, I'm pretending to be weirder, she's
Oh, if we're talking about
trying
us
to be
in high
sexy,
school,
saying that she drinks and all this stuff.
I'm definitely Anthony Michael Hall then. Take it back. I'm Anthony Michael. So, final question. Not really. So, what did you think about Emilio Estevez dancing?
Okay, so I was going to bring this up, is that if there's a rule, because this is sort of an 80s movies I haven't seen theme going on, and I think there's a rule. Because I recently watched Footloose for the first time, and I mean, it was topical in Footloose, but still, the long solo dance break. It seems to be he dances like a wrestler. I felt like he was in character.
He did dance like a wrestler.
Yeah, he was just like, ooh, 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 ooh. It's actually pretty adorable.
I wonder what he really dances like. Or...
Did he really break the glass, though? Or was that just, this is the 80s music video homage?
Right, I don't know.
Right? Because wouldn't that have alarmed someone? Or at the end of the day, they just suddenly get to leave. There's no final wrap-up with the teacher. They all just, I don't know. Did he let them out? Did they just decide the day was over and they took off?
Well, yeah, because then they get detention for next week. Because they're the Breakfast Club. So
they're trying to come back on purpose.
They're going to be a club about it.
They never ate breakfast. There was a lunch that happened.
It is a strange title, isn't it?
It's a very weird, why isn't it the lunch club?
I don't know. But it's not a club unless they get in detention and do it all over again.
Is it because they are too artificial to talk to each other in the hallway otherwise, so they're going to go back to detention so they can be together again in a more meaningful way?
Well, it's not clear to me that they will. I think Bender gets to go back, right? He's got in detention
multiple times, right?
All right, here we go. We're going to play for real. Which Breakfast Club character are you? You ready?
Oh, okay, cool.
Pick a Tom Hanks movie. Forrest Gump, Big, Sleepless in Seattle, Catch Me If You Can, Toy Story.
Big.
I'm going to go with Forrest Gump. Pick a TV network. BBC, Nickelodeon, HBO, or ESPN.
CW!
That's not a choice.
HBO.
I'm torn between because of Sleepover or BBC because of its quality of content. Help me out here. Pick for me.
What was your second choice?
BBC or Oh,
BBC. Go BBC.
All right, because
I want you to be Anthony Michael Hall.
Oh, no, I'm going to exclamation point. Done. I see what's happening.
We're playing the game. All right.
Pick a box set. Firefly, Breaking Bad, Friday Night Lights, Sex and the City, or Twin Peaks.
Ooh, tough call.
I'm going Firefly.
Firefly.
You have the same thing. All right. Yeah, we can.
I would say Twin Peaks is a close second there.
All right, I'm going to confuse it and pick Sex and the City.
Oh.
Or is this cheating? Uh-oh. Firefly. Do I need to go?
I think we got to go with it's like Rorschach.
You're right.
First instinct.
You're right. Oh, do I need to pick BBC then? Why is taking a personality test so difficult for me? Okay, pick a Jacko song. Dirty Diana, The Man in the Mirror, Smooth Criminal, They Don't Care About Us, Leave Me Alone.
Smooth Criminal.
Darn it, Kate, me too. I've been hit by
Smooth Criminal.
Pick a deadly sin.
Are you okay?
Lust, greed, sloth, envy, or pride.
Lust. Easy.
I might go with sloth. Because I'm pretty sure that's the one I can play Sudoku with and watch House all the time about. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, pick a superhero. Iron Man, the Hulk, Invisible Woman, Batman, Catwoman.
Catwoman.
I'm gonna go with Iron Man. I'm a fan of that one guy. That's
That
in
guy?
this. Robert Downey Jr.
He does a lot of stuff, right? He's got a lot of inventions.
He does. Oh, I'm not as much a fan of Tony Stark as I am Robert Downey Jr. Although, speaking of movies that were improv'd a lot of, apparently by the time they went to film that movie, there was not much of a script. So, the charmingness of Tony Stark was largely the charmingness of Robert Downey Jr. I learned that on the same video as I learned the Breakfast Club thing.
About improving.
Movies that were highly improv'd.
Gotcha. I have not seen an Iron Man movie, so maybe.
Ooh, Iron Man the first. Do it.
Iron Man 2. Twice the Iron Man. Iron Man 3. Largely improvised. We spent all our money on special effects.
No, Iron Man 1 was improvised, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I think.
Well, maybe I could just watch the parts where he's talking and then fast forward the rest and it'd only be like 15 minutes long.
Give it a shot. I dare you. See if you can.
Oh, Gwyneth Paltrow, though, right? You do this to me again. No, thank you. Ugh.
Things Kate hates.
Gwyneth.
All right.
You know why I dislike her so much?
Why?
Okay, this is how nerdy I am. Here's my sloth. I love to read Savour and Bon Appetit. Right? And that's like my bathtub reading. Bon Appetit got a new editor, the former editor of GQ. Why does that qualify him to edit Bon Appetit? No one knows, but he's cool and hip. So he decided it should be cool and hip. And the first issue that he did had her face on the cover. And then it had like a feature with her recipes, which were like, take some spaghetti and put a tomato and an artichoke in it. It's so simply good. So
you hate Gwyneth Paltrow because she was on the cover of your food magazine?
It's supposed to be like a.
So yes, the answer is yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right.
Short answer, yes, I do. It's wrong. Where is my food photo? I want like a cake with like a piece of it that's coming out, and then there's like a violet on the side for no reason.
Okay, here we go. We're still taking a quiz.
Okay.
Pick a turn on. Individuality. When someone plays hard to get. Good looks. When someone is being a dick to you. Pretty much everything.
Probably when someone's being a dick to you. Ding ding.
Alright, I'm gonna go with individuality. Let's see. You got, John Bender, the criminal. Your life has been hard. Harder than people realize. And though some see you as cocky and rude, you know this is just your go-to defense mechanism. Underneath the jokes and the denim, there's a heart of gold. But that doesn't mean people have to find out about that. Me too. That's what I got.
Shut up, woman! Make me a turkey pot pie!
Is that from something or just your brain?
No, he's imitating his dad. He does a thing of like, here's what Anthony Michael Hall's home life is like. And then they're like, well, what's your home life like? You stupid, worthless, blah, blah. And he channels his dad. And then he goes into a rage. And he throws stuff everywhere. And then there's a quick cut to, like, later on when they're suddenly everybody's all cool.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
Stuck in detention. So why are you in detention? That's the next game.
Because I was making out at the back of the bus when we were supposed to be just watching The Breakfast Club.
Why am I in detention?
Oh. Yeah, what'd you do to get here today?
Nothing. I just showed up.
That was
Isn't it school today?
I was hoping for more school.
I heard there was
a way we could have
detention.
more school?
I wanted to get into the library.
I gotta say, once you told me that was improvised, I was like, really? That was the contribution was. I just didn't have anything else to do.
Oh, is that what she? Yeah, that's what she said.
Yep. Oh, I thought you were doing a thing.
Nope. I was answering the question.
Yeah, that's what Ali Sheedy says.
Oh man, I didn't mean to copy her.
Maybe you are her.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Maybe.
Why would I be in detention?
I don't even know. Well,
Going on too many field trips and
pretending to be Hispanic.
that'll do it. Test fraud.
Yes, test fraud.
Not cheating.
You've joined too many
Fraud.
clubs. Oh yeah, I didn't even get into the whole thing where Ali Sheedy suddenly is wearing pink and
It's cute all of a sudden.
has her transformation. I
And
mean,
then-
nothing against Molly Ringwald, but from the very start of the movie, you're like, what is going on here? There's like super hot girl sitting in the back that nobody's paying attention to. What is going on?
You can't pay attention to something that's
You
coming
can't
up.
see her because she has hair.
She's got like.
It's
50
impossible to
sweaters
tell
on.
that she's gorgeous.
She's so busy having sweaters on. I don't have any sweaters.
Put on the catfish.
She just has so many sweaters on.
Yes. Well, it's
You can't tell that she's hot because she's all underneath stuff.
see, but it would be hard to ignore.
This is actually kind of cool.
It's a nice look. It's like a statement about
Right?
fur is murder.
Scales are better.
It's
It's very like
wow.
Queen Elizabeth or
A whole new use for that. Yeah, you do.
whoops.
Wow.
I'm so glad you said put the catfish on.
I think those ruffs were like to hide all their sores.
The ruffles.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look like William Shakespeare a little bit, don't I?
You do.
To be or not to be.
A trout.
It's a catfish
It's a catfish.
So,
Yeah, watch out for those things on the front. That's how I got a lifelong fear of fish. It's fishing for caught a catfish. Got so excited that I didn't reel it in. I just went like this, and then it like stung me in the face.
in the face.
Yeah. Anyway, excellent movie. Falls into the genre of movies. I think I told you before I don't really like movies that much, and most of the movies I like are ones that could be plays. And this
Right.
totally falls into that, you know.
Sure. Because it's kind of like a one in the box room.
It's very static.
One
Yeah.
location.
Setting. It's about the acting. It's about the interactions.
On a play, they could be like this cool running around the set as the set pieces change to, lockers
Totally.
fly by and
And there's not even that much. They could, it could be they were just hiding in different places in the
yeah.
library from him or whatever.
Kate, I went and saw Mary Poppins a couple weeks ago, and it was a local production, and it
Okay.
was amazing. Like, not
Yeah.
only were the singers really good, they like had so many gags set up to do magic. So the scene is the kids rip up the paper and throw it in the chimney. Well, they do that, and then obviously there's a stack of paper on a string, and then they pull it up.
Aw.
And then there's a dummy dressed like Mary Poppins that like swoops down from the ceiling to go in the chimney. And then she brings her bag and sets it on the bed, and they must unlatch the bottom and the bed, and so she can pull out a hole.
Oh, cool.
They just do, and then there's this one scene in the kitchen where like all the pots and pans fall down, everything's on a time, and the whole set is destroyed, and then she puts it back by magic. Super cool.
That's pretty amazing.
Really amazing. Really well done. Volunteer community theater. I was super impressed.
Way to go, community theater.
Theater. Oh,
Yay.
and speaking of theater,
Did you do it?
I did it.
Really?
Do people know what we did?
I wanted you to rap from Hamilton. I was just sort of pulling that out of nowhere because I'm obsessed with it. I'm not expecting you to know a lot of the rap.
Sure.
I just really wanted to make you watch it. Did you know recently, like a couple days ago, Hamilton won the Pulitzer Prize.
Whoa. That's neat.
But they got it right because it's relevant and interesting and timely and revolutionary.
Like my outfits.
And it's going to come to my new city in like a year. So I'm excited.
Oh, that'll be great.
Yeah.
All right, Katie, you ready?
Totally hit me.
All right, I'm
No
going to do my
pressure.
best. I'm going to do my best.
Okay.
These are the things you see actors make fun of.
Unique New York, unique New York, unique New York.
Red leather, 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 red leather, leather. Nope. Here we go. How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean by Providence, impoverished to squalor, grow up to be a hero and a scholar? The $10 founding father without a father got a lot farther by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter. By 14, they placed him in charge of the trade and tartar, and every day while slaves were being slaughtered and carted away across the waves, our Hamilton kept his guard up. Inside he was looking for something to be a part of. The brother was ready to beg, steal, barter, and barter. Then a hurricane came and devastation reigned, and our man saw his future dripping down the drain. Put a pencil to his temple, connected it to his brain, and he wrote his first refrain, a testament to his pain. When the word got around, they said, "This kid's insane, man." Took up a collection just to send him to the mainland. Get your education, don't forget from which you came, and the world is gonna know your name. What's your name, son?
Alexander Hamilton.
What?
My name is Alexander Hamilton.
Word.
And there's a million things I haven't done.
Mm.
But just you wait, just you wait.
When he was 10, his father split, full of it, debt-ridden. 2 years later, see Alex and his mother bedridden, half dead, sitting in their own sick, the scent thick, and Alex got better, but his mother
Went in quick.
moved in with the cousin committed suicide. Left him with nothing but ruined pride. Something new inside, a voice saying, "Alex, you gotta fend for yourself." He started retreating and reading every treatise on the shelf. There would have been nothing left to do for someone less astute. He would have been dead and destitute without a cent of restitution. Started working, clerking for his late mother's landlord. Trading sugar cane and rum and other things he can't afford. Scanning for every book he can get his hands on. Planning for the future, see him now as he stands on the bow of a ship headed for a new land. In New York, you can be a new man.
In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York, you can be a new man. In New York,
Just you wait. The ship is on the harbor now. See if you can spot him. Another immigrant coming up from the bottom. His enemies destroyed his rep. America forgot him. And me? I'm the damn fool who shot him. Aaron Burr. Snaptively abst.
oh my God.
It was fun.
Amazing.
I listened to it a bunch, and then it was in my head at work all day long.
It's pretty catchy, huh?
It is. It is. I think my favorite, moved in with the cousin committed suicide.
All right, you ready? We're
Yeah.
still rolling, aren't we?
Yeah, we're still rolling.
All right. Are you back on the mango chocolate? Because it's don't abandon
I've moved on.
Old Trapper.
Old-fashioned beef jerky.
Don't you forget about jerky. I'll be alone. Dancing, you know it, baby. Don't you
Sons of a
forget
whore
about me.
and a Scotsman.
I'll be alone. Dancing, you know, baby. Yeah.
To squalor. Grow up to be. This podcast is deteriorating.